YouTube friends! This is Rai Rai, and today I'll share with you my top 5 travel bucket list. Actually, I really have a long list of dream travel destinations, but I will only share 5. And let's compare notes. We might have the same list. Okay? You're free to leave comment and add suggestions down below this video. And I would appreciate your input. So let's start. Number 5 is London, or United Kingdom, or England. Why London? Of course, London is very famous, right? But the reason why I wanted to see London is because of the Tower Bridge. I can always see it on movies, online, on pictures, and I wanted to see it live. Okay? It's a very nice place where I could take my pictures and videos. Together with the London Bridge is the Tower of London. Tower of London is sort of like it's a castle. I'm not sure. I just saw some pictures of it, but I want to see it in person. Okay? And then another one is the London Eye. You know that big Ferris wheel? That when you are on that Ferris wheel, you will be able to see the whole city of London. Probably not the whole city, but the aerial view of London. Okay? And then another one is the Big Ben Tower. Actually, speaking of Big Ben, the pictures that I've seen online, there is that red telephone booth, and on the background is the Big Ben. So actually, I wanted to have a picture on that red telephone booth and only Big Ben on the background. So that's what I really wanted. Okay? And then what else? I also wanted to see the Buckingham Palace. Of course, I wanted to see the Buckingham Palace. I might not be able to see the royal family, but at least I wanted to see the changing of the guards. I've seen different palaces in Sweden, in Norway, and I've seen changing of the guards, but I also wanted to see the one in Buckingham Palace. Okay. What else? I also wanted to see the Piccadilly Circus and also the Trafalgar Square. I've seen it on pictures and it looks festive. So I want to experience that, staying on the Piccadilly Circus and the Trafalgar Square. Okay. And of course, Alan's #1 wish, if we're gonna go to London, is Harry Potter Museum. Actually, I've already booked a ticket to Harry Potter Museum, which we're supposed to go there in 2020, but because of the pandemic, everything was cancelled. And good thing Viator, thank you Viator, they refunded me for those tickets. So if ever that we will push through to London, I'm gonna book again a ticket to Harry Potter Museum, because that's the only wish of Alan, to see Harry Potter Museum. And for me, my #1 tourist attraction that I wanted to see in London is the Stonehenge. Okay. I also booked a ticket for that because I think that is far from the London city. I think it's at least an hour. I'm not sure, but it's a separate tour. Because they said it is in Salisbury. So I booked a separate ticket for that. And if ever that our plan to go to London will push through, then I'll go to Stonehenge, and I'll be at my happiest if ever that I'll see Stonehenge in person. Okay? After London, our top 4 is Belgium. So top 4 is Belgium. Why Belgium? Well, me and Alan both loves chocolate, and we all know that the Belgian chocolates are one of the best. But it is not only because of chocolates. Well, it's part of it. It's part of it. Actually, I'm planning to leave a space on my travel luggage in case we're gonna go to Belgium, so I can do chocolate shopping in Belgium. I'm gonna visit all those chocolate shops, and I'm gonna buy lots of chocolates. How about that? Right? So, but the reason why I'm going to Belgium is because I wanted to see 3 cities. Actually, for now, it's only 3 cities, but we never know. I might research some more cities that are having good tourist attraction and might add it to the list. But for now, I'm planning to stay first in Brussels. Okay, Brussels, Belgium. I think Brussels is the capital of Belgium. Okay, so while Brussels, aside from the chocolate shops, Okay, in Brussels, because I wanted to see the Land Grand Palace. See that picture? I've seen it. It's a very, very amazing building structure, and in front of it is the garden. I don't know if that is a Photoshop picture or it is really the actual picture or actual scene of that grand palace in Belgium, in Brussels. So I wanted to see it, and I want to have a picture of that. Okay. Another thing, after Brussels, we are planning to go to Bruges. They pronounce it as Bruges. It's B-R-U-G-E-S. Did I pronounce it right? It's Bruges. Okay. So I wanted to visit that city also because I wanted to see the traditional canal houses in Bruges. See that? It's very nice, right? I wanted to have a picture, many pictures in that place. And also, I've seen it online. The Christmas festival is so nice in Bruges. Okay, so just like that picture. So probably I'm gonna plan going to Belgium somewhere in November, late November to December, so I can see the Christmas festival, right? And then aside from that, I also wanted to experience going to Growth Market in Bruges. I think the Growth Market Square is where the Christmas festival is being held. So if ever that I will go to Belgium not in the Christmas time, then I will still be able to see the Growth Market. Okay. Now, okay, aside from Brussels and Bruges, I also wanted to go to Antwerp. Okay, Antwerp, they said that is the diamond capital of the world. Imagine that. It's not only diamond capital of Belgium, but the diamond capital of the world. I'm very curious why. Is it because it has a lot of diamonds? Is it because all the finest diamonds can be found in Antwerp? So I'm curious to know about that. So I wanted to go to Antwerp, but I will correct you, okay? I'm not going to shop for diamonds. I don't have money for that. One thing I wanted to see in Antwerp is that historical Dutch houses. You know, that sort of like a square with historical Dutch houses, just this one. And then in the middle of it, there is a fountain. Isn't it nice? I wanted to go there, and I wanted to have a picture in the middle of it. With that background, oh my gosh, for sure, my picture will be spectacular. Okay? So that's it for the Belgium. And then our number 3 or top 3 in my top travel bucket list is Germany. Germany. Oh, I love Germany. I've seen a lot of pictures of Germany from friends and also online. And I think most of its cities are really deserving to be visited. They have a lot of tourist attractions in Germany. So some of the cities that I wanted to visit in Germany, of course, is number 1 is Berlin. Why Berlin? For historical reasons. You know, I wanted to know, although we already knew what happened to East and West Germany, but I still wanted to see that Berlin Wall, you know, the Berlin Wall Memorial. I want to have a picture of that. And Alan also wanted to see that Berlin Wall Memorial. Another thing is, I wanted to see the Brandenburg Gate. You know, in other countries, just like in Rome and in Paris, in France and in Italy, I mean, they have those Arc de Triomphe. Also in Spain, they have it in Barcelona, Arc de Triomphe. So in Berlin, they also have that. And they call it the Brandenburg Gate, with those 4 horses on top of that. So I wanted to have a picture of that. Okay, I think that is one of the famous tourist attractions in Berlin. And then also, I wanted to see the graffiti, the graffiti street art in Berlin. See that? Isn't it amazing? It is sort of like a whole wall is painted with different arts, and I want to have a picture of that. Okay, it looks unique. And then aside from Berlin, I also wanted to visit Frankfurt. Okay, actually revisit Frankfurt. We haven't visited Frankfurt technically. We just had a layover when we went to Finland. Our layover is 8 hours in Frankfurt, and we were able to have a taste of the Frankfurt hot dogs. That's one of the reasons, honestly, that's one of the reasons why we wanted to go back to Frankfurt. It's because of its Frankfurt hot dog. It's different, and we love it. Outside, it is chunky, and then inside, it is juicy. And we keep on looking for it. Every time we go to grocery stores here in US, we're looking for Frankfurt hot dog, and it's different. The one in Germany is the best. So we wanted to go back to Frankfurt to have a taste again of those Frankfurt hot dogs. And not only that, I've seen it a lot on YouTube and also on Facebook and also on travel blogs. The Romer buildings. See that Romer buildings? Very nice place, right? It's sort of like a square with those traditional, what do we call those houses? Historical houses. But it's a unique architectural design. They call them the Romer buildings. So I wanted to see that in person and have a picture of that too. So aside from Frankfurt, I also wanted to go to Stuttgart. Why Stuttgart? Okay, I've seen the University of Stuttgart and look at its structure. Isn't it nice? And I'm curious if that is only a Photoshop or it's really that nice. So I want to go to Stuttgart to see that University of Stuttgart. And also I've heard that the Christmas village in Stuttgart is one of the best. See that? So I really need to plan to go to Germany in November or December so I could see all those Christmas villages, right? So Christmas market in Stuttgart. That is one number that is also in my travel bucket list. And then aside from Stuttgart, I also wanted to see Hamburg. Okay, Hamburg. I always ask Alan, does hamburger starts in Hamburg? We don't know. So we wanted to go there. Probably they have different kind of hamburgers. Probably their hamburgers is much better, you know? We never know. So I wanted to go to Hamburg and I wanted to see the Port of Hamburg. Why the Port of Hamburg? Well, Port of Hamburg, it's sort of like a modern Venice. Okay, I went to Venice, Italy, and I really love it. That city on waters. So look at that Port of Hamburg. It's looked like a modernized Venice. Okay, so I wanted to go there. And also I wanted to see the City Hall of Hamburger, Rathaus. Is it Rathaus? Did I pronounce it right? Rathaus? It's a City Hall of Hamburger. Look at it. Isn't it great? So I wanted to see it in person also. Okay? And then after Hamburg, I also wanted to see Cologne. Cologne. As in baby Cologne? Okay. Cologne. Okay. What do I want to see in Cologne? It's the Dome Cathedral. Look at that Dome Cathedral. It's an old structure, but it looks amazing, right? So I wanted to see that Dome Cathedral in Cologne. And then of course, I wanted to visit Munich, Germany. We slept overnight in Munich, but that is only on the hotel near the airport. We weren't given the chance to go to the city because it's already late in the evening. So if ever that I wanted to go back to Munich, I wanted to see the city center. Now, they said Oktoberfest is one of the best thing in Munich. So, with October, that is October. So, I think I have to plan twice in going to Germany. One in October and one in near Christmas time. Well, we'll see. So, I wanted to experience Oktoberfest in Munich, Germany. And also, I wanted to see the Marienplatz Square. Because in Marienplatz Square, they have all those neo-Gothic design buildings. See? I think the neo-Gothic town hall is one of the best in Munich, Germany. Aside from Munich, Germany, I also wanted to see Dresden. Okay? What do I want to see in Dresden? It's their cathedral. Look at their cathedral. Isn't it unique? It's sort of like a different kind of structure, right? And also in Hanover, look at those time-framed houses in the old town in Hanover. Oh my gosh. I really wanted to have a picture in Hanover. So if I'm gonna go to Germany, I will do city to city tour, just like what we did in Spain. Hopefully, it will push through. Okay? So we're down to 2. Our number 2 in our travel bucket list is Switzerland. Every time I hear the word Switzerland, what comes to my mind is peace, relax, romantic, cold. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Switzerland. It's sort of like it's a very relaxing place. It's a very peaceful place. So in which city do I want to go to Switzerland? So far, the one on my list is Zurich. Okay, Zurich. Zurich, Switzerland. I think Zurich is one of the famous cities in Switzerland, and it's the largest city. Why Zurich? Because it is the home for historical churches. Okay, I wanted to explore those unique style of churches in Switzerland. Okay, another one is Geneva. Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, what is Geneva known for? Geneva is known for its park. They call it as the Green City or the City of Parks. So I wanted to visit one of the parks in Geneva, just like this one. Okay? Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? I can have a lot of pictures in that place. My goodness. And also, I wanted to see Montreux in Lake Geneva. Okay? It looks so nice, right? It looks so peaceful. Seems like it's a stress-free place. Okay, and I heard also, here we go again, the Christmas village in Geneva is one of the best. So I really have to book Germany and Geneva in November and December just to see that Christmas village. Okay, so aside from Geneva, I also wanted to visit Lucerne. Lucerne. Okay, they said Lucerne is the German-speaking place in Switzerland. I don't speak German, but I'm just curious, okay? And I wanted to see that chapel bridge and the water tower. I think this is one of the famous tourist attractions in Lucerne. So I wanted to have a picture of that as well. And then I also wanted to see St. Moritz. Okay? In St. Moritz, you know, I've seen a picture online. It is in this one of the hotels, and look how lovely. How lovely the view. The Alpine, they call it as the Alpine Resort. And look at those Alps. My goodness, it's so beautiful, right? So I wanted to experience that, and I wanted to see that in St. Moritz. And then of course, I wanted to visit Bern. Bern, I think, is the capital of Switzerland. Okay. So in Bern, that place, they said that is the UNESCO World Heritage Site. They call that as the Bonn Bern. Am I right? Okay. You can comment down to correct me if I'm wrong, but that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I wanted to see that also in Bern. I wanted to visit Bern for that. I find it a very, very nice place. Okay? And then one of the famous places that they always visit in Switzerland is the Interlaken. Okay? Interlaken, I think this is nice to visit on snow time. If ever that I wanted to do snow adventures, I will choose Interlaken. Okay? And then there is this one movie in the Philippines. They filmed it in St. Gallen. And when I saw the trailer of that movie, I fell in love with St. Gallen. So I wanted to see St. Gallen. It is sort of like a very romantic place. Look at it. It's sort of like a very peaceful, stress-free, calming place. So I wanted to visit St. Gallen as well. And then, of course, I also wanted to see Lugano. Lugano is called as the Monte Carlo of Switzerland. Okay? I think the best in Lugano is the Lake Lugano. Look how lovely it is. I've seen pictures of Alan's cousin in Lugano, and I'm so envious of it. I really wanted to be in Lugano, to have pictures also in Lugano, and see that Lake Lugano in person. Okay, so that is our number 2 in our travel bucket list, Switzerland. And which one is the number 1? Any guess? Okay, our number 1 in our travel bucket list that I really wanted to see. I'll give you a clue. It is one of those 6 countries that were originally booked in 2020. I'm supposed to go there, but my goodness, because of the pandemic, it was postponed, and then there is a travel ban, and then there is a quarantine, and you know, and then the flight was cancelled, and the hotel was cancelled. But I still wanted to see it. It's still number 1 on my travel bucket list. It is Czech Republic, or the city of Prague in Czech Republic. Okay, why Prague? They say Prague is the city of 1,000 spires. Okay, one thing I wanted to see there is the old town. Actually, I'm planning to book a hotel in the old town, so I will be close to it. I will be close to those sceneries, you know. Old town, because I wanted to see those unique architecture, the unique architecture of the city. And one of the most famous tourist attraction there is the astronomical clock. See that astronomical clock? They said it's still functioning, so I just wanted to see it, and I just wanted to have a picture of it. And then I also wanted to walk along the Charles Bridge. I've seen a lot of pictures of this, and I've watched this a lot in YouTube, and it looks so nice. It looks so lovely. It looks like if you will be there, it's a different feeling, you know. So I wanted to go to Charles Bridge and also see that old royal palace. See that? I've seen a lot of palace. I think in Germany there's also a lot of palace, but each palace is unique. Each palace has its own character. So I wanted to see that old royal palace in Prague. And also, not only the old town, I also wanted to see the new town in Prague. And what do I wanted to see in the new town? It's the Wenceslaw Square. Look how lovely it is. So, just looking at that picture, I can already imagine myself and Alan walking in that square, taking a lot of photos and videos, and enjoying the sight, right? So those are my top 5 travel bucket lists, and I hope soon, I hope this year, I will be able to visit all those top 5, and then I will proceed with another top 5. As I told you, I have a long list, okay, of those travel destinations. So why don't you share your top 5 travel bucket list with me? As I said, you're free to leave a comment down this video or make suggestion. Suggest some beautiful places, some beautiful unique travel destination. I might look at it and I might love it and add it to my travel bucket list. Okay? So that's it, YouTube friends. I just shared with you my top 5 travel bucket list, and next time after visiting this top 5, I'll tell you the next top 5. Okay? I told you it's a non-stop travel bucket list. Okay? So there you go. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you can share with me your own travel bucket list. Okay? I'm encouraging you to leave a comment down, and don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, and of course, click on that notification bell for more updated videos. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.